Hello everybody, it's the Harbinger, and he is coming. Once again, we must prepare to fight the ancient evils of the woods. Election is coming in 9 days' time, and we must prepare. Currently, we are this hero guy over here. We are having 3 days and 3 nights to prepare to fight the upcoming boss. Upcoming boss this time is the Black Knight, and his attack scales based on our attack, and we need to prepare to fight this guy at the end of this timer. Timer goes down every time we move, so we can just walk around and look for cool stuff to do. For example, pick up these items in these chests here. Let's take the brittle bark bow for now. It has high attack, but stuff that isn't defeated within 3 strikes in a battle makes you lose 2 attack. So it's not going to be relevant at the basic mobs, but it's going to be relevant at the bosses down the line. I am going to take the redwood helmet here. This thing would replace our current weapon. And the other thing is just remove our attack and just make our weapon a lot more bad, so to say. So currently fighting some bats here. They go down in a single strike because we have lots of front-loaded damage on this run. Bears are a little bit scary since they deal additional damage when we have shields, meaning they should over-damage us and get through the shield here, but it's not that scary because we will heal those health back up immediately because of the redwood helmet. So yeah, tier 1 bears aren't scary here. And oh, what's this over here? It's a large bonfire. Okay, so for some reason, we have campfires and large bonfires now. Okay, so I haven't seen patch notes, but sometimes I just feel that more stuff is added to the game. So yeah, there is that. I'm going to take the cutting edge here, taking our damage up from 4 until 5 every turn. It's not going to be reflected here because it's just another on-hit effect. But it's going to make us deal a little bit more damage here, and most importantly, it's going to make us deal 5 damage a turn, which means that we now take out the Black Knight in 3 hits, meaning this guy only gets 2 hits back on us, which is really good. He will deal 6 damage twice to us, so we will take 12 damage, taking us out. So we do need some more amount of sustainability. That means, I mean, we do also have some healing here, so we actually won't be taken out. But yeah, in theory, we could fight the boss now. But we have more time. Let's spend that time to improve our character. We are in no rush. We have more stuff to figure out. Weapon oil is good, we already have our edge, and we don't have enough money to buy stuff, so let's just look at this stuff over here. Fight one more wolf for a little bit more of gold here. Shouldn't be too bad. And take a peek at this weapon. I guess we don't need either of these things, but it's just nice to have a little bit more armor here. That way we have more survivability also until day 2 here. So this is a brittle bark bow. I know that there is one armor set, I think. There's an armor set that's called the Brittle Bark's Blessing. I don't know which items is a part of that, but maybe we can try to make that thing happen, and we should be able to take out ravens without losing gold. So why not try to do so? So the Brittle Bark stuff, they're themed around you losing the bonus after a certain amount of stuff, and I would guess the bonus for the blessing is that you no longer lose, the bonuses. That's the best guess I have, at least. And I do like the idea of the frostbite trap, because if the next boss is a lot harder than this guy, this thing will buy us a little bit more time. But pretty soon is as a good time as any to just fight the current boss. We are strong enough to sizably defeat him, and why not do it here when we know we can go to the merchant and spend those additional item slots later. You can always fight the boss earlier, but you have to fight him at the end of the third night. So yeah, he's gonna get 6 attack here. Not too bad for us, because we are going to have a little bit more health here, and then it's going to freeze him. We're just going to take him out as well. So we're gonna end this fight here with 5 health. And that is the amount of damage we can do with the Brittlebark Bow before it will run out of effect. And we're fighting the Mountain Troll next turn. Jeesh. Okay, so this guy is really strong, has straight up 10 damage, which is a freaking lot. And he has 30 health, which is a lot more than what we can reliably dish out with our current weapon and the way stuff works now. So when I restore health, gain thorns. When I take 10 damage and gain, if I take 5 damage and gain 10 thorns, a little bit scary. It would guarantee this guy popping off every fight, but I don't really know if that's what we want. If you have less speed, steal speed, and Elderwood Necklace. This one is pretty great. Gives you straight up more damage and stuff. And I don't hate the idea of that. So maybe we will go back to that guy and buy that necklace now that we know that it is there. So we need the opponents to trigger or exhaust if or exposed if you are to heal. So we can fight these bears here and be really happy that they're exposing us, so we can get the healing trigger on this thing. I don't know if other animals will help us do that. The Frostbite Gauntlet could be really good against this guy. Just reduce the first attack by 5. Then the next attack will take us down to 1. Yeah, maybe it doesn't really matter at all here. Then again, if we don't do it, we will never trigger the wounded stuff. No, because without this, he will take us down to 6, and then we will heal back up to 9. Yeah, it doesn't buy us any amount more staying power against this guy, so we just need to find other items that actually let us do stuff, and here at the Hero's Grave is probably the best place to go to look for such items. So let's see what you find here. Granite Hammer. On hit, spend 1 armor to raise your attack by 1. Yeah, pretty interesting. If you're below 50% health, gain 2 armor. This is good sustain. 2 armor isn't nothing. If you have more speed than the enemy, gain 1 additional strike. Yeah, we don't need additional strikes on the Brittlebark bow. So let's re-roll the items here. This is a thing I wouldn't hate taking, but I'd love to have something a little bit more sustainable against this guy. I'm gonna re-roll the hammer. Really happy with the weapon. Maybe we can get the Brittlebark stuff going. Enemy strikes deal 2 damage less while you have armor. So that's like a item that goes really well together with this item. And in general, as long as we have armor, we will take a lot less damage. This will also blunt the blow on the first strike, which I like. Lose out on a little bit of speed. We don't really use speed for that much. No. I'm just gonna take the moon shield here. We can save the rerolls for when there is absolutely nothing we want in a pack here. And there's a golem. Love to see our golem here. Golems are nice guys that lets us combine items we have found of the same quality and type. And they basically give the same amount of stats as 2 individual items, but they only take up 1 spot in an inventory, freeing up more space for other stuff in the future here. You can also rest at campfires if you want to improve our health, but I'd very much like to spend the time to pick stuff up instead. You can also heal at these bears, and I think bears are a better source of healing than anything else here. Woo! Expose, gain armor, battle start, gain thorns, get stronger for every hidden dagger you find. No, those are not it. I don't want to reroll those either. Oh, another weapon oil. Yes, and thank you. I think we'll take increased attack damage here, because we are going to suffer a little bit for damage once we run out of the 3 initial strikes. So that's great. Another one of these golems. Can we find another item to double? Can find another item to double. Lovely. Okay. Take these double redwood helmets. They're not that great. They give a little bit more max health and a little bit more armor, but they are actually pretty darn good against this guy, because he's gonna swing at us for 10, and then this so we're gonna go down to 10 or something, and then we are gonna heal back up to 6 or heal back up to full now with a single hit of this. So that is great. And then it's gonna punch us again, so we go down to 4. But then we're also gonna gain armor, and we're gonna freeze him. So we have a little bit more of survivability now. Still a little bit scared of this upcoming fighter. Hopefully we can prop up our damage a little bit more, find some more monsters to get some more gold. That way we can maybe re-roll a merchant or something if we have the opportunity to do that. Okay, steel armor, gain 2 attack, take 3 damage, restore health. No, those are not interesting. I'm just gonna go up here to the waypoint. Where was that other merchant? Oh, we have a golem next to a waypoint. That's great. Yeah, this guy is very far back, but I do think it's correct to go back there. We know there's a guaranteed damage increase there, and hello there, armor oil. You don't matter against this boss, I think, because because the initial armor is gonna go down in a single hit anyway, but you might matter in the future. Okay, we're gonna buy the Elderwood necklace. Gives us straight up a lot of cool more stats. And yeah, this redwood cloak is not a part of any amount of things we really care about. So we can reroll and look at some more other items here. We can, for example, look at Bramble Buckler, Brittlebark, Blackbriar, Granite, Heart-shaped, Wood, your wood. If you have 0 base armor, restore health. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I was like, oh, this is wood. But some stuff care about specific typings and stuff. You can do 2 ninja strikes when you're wounded. Spend 6 speed to gain 9 armor. If you have armor, gain armor. I guess that is additional sustain to get with this thing. I don't hate replacing the redwood cloak with the fortified gauntlet here. So let's spend these golds and do this. And yeah, should we math this out now? I think this only triggers in one of the attacks that this guy is going to do. Yeah, okay. Anyways, he has 30 damage. We have 3 strikes where we are doing 7 damage, and then after that we're doing 5 damage. So we're doing 7, 14, 21, 26, 31. We need to survive 4 turns to take out this guy, because we take him out at the 5th, and we have 4 speed, so we are going first. First attack, he's dealing 10 damage to us. We lose all our armor, and we go down to a little bit below max, and then we're healing back up to full. So we are gonna be at 12 there. Then he is going to not do anything. Then he's going to attack us again, take us down to 2 health remaining. That is really scary, but the frostbite trap will trigger. Moonlight shield will trigger. Fortified gauntlet will trigger. So we will build up 6 armor until he's going to attack us again, and then he's only going to attack us for 5. So we can survive him currently. Also, I don't think the leather vest has any actual impact on us fighting this guy, so we can afford to sack this thing and pick us up something that will allow us to end the boss fight at a little bit more than 2 health, because I feel 2 health is a really scary point to end it at, because we need to get below max armor to heal with this thing. So, and if something takes max armor off and 2 more, we are just dead. So yeah, we don't have to. I guess we could just fight him and then go and stay next to a pyre and just instantly heal, as long as we are fighting him before the end of the night. Yeah, maybe that's the idea. Okay, I just assume you can heal here. Yes, we can do that. Okay, let's fight the boss now and then instantly heal again. I really hope my math isn't off here, but it shouldn't be, because I'm good at math. Take us down to a little bit more than max, take us back to max. Take him down to there, then he's doesn't attacking, then we attack him again. Now we lose a little bit here, we go down there, he gets frozen, and we start to gain armor, and he doesn't attack this turn. And we gain more armor, and we could have survived another hit here, so yeah, that's fine. Then we heal back to full. Okay, no need to worry too much about that. Okay, next up is Leshen. We have these days and then a whole another cycle until we have to fight the main boss of the game. He is no pushover, he has 50 HP and deals 7 damage each turn. So hopefully we can make this thing trigger every turn, and not only after we have lost a lot of health. But we will see where we can take this. Hopefully we can maybe find some of the other brittle bark stuff, and we can just understand how they work. We know where these guys are. We don't need another one of these. Let's go down there to look at that guy and fight everything we can find on the way, I say. But oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, this isn't a bear. This is a crazed honey bear. Okay, I did not realize that this wasn't a regular bear, so maybe we just lose here. These guys are so freaking scary. Okay, while we have armor, they deal 5 additional attack. Now we know Fighting one of these guys from max health, we end up at 3 and we live. That means if we can heal back to full, we can fight one more of these guys, as long as it's not night, and we can look at the beehive. I've never gone through one of these bears before, so happy to check that out. Can we fight a regular bear to heal? You will deal 8 damage to us, which is great, because 8 damage takes out... No, it doesn't take out all our armor, because we're gaining armor on the fortified gauntlets, so we will have 9. And that is really bad, because then they will take us out immediately the next turn, which is bad, which is why it is bad to have very little health. So many bears everywhere! Do we just have to go over here and manually heal again at a pyre? Maybe this bat can help us out here. No, they can't. Maybe we just need to pick up some regular healing items. Yeah, we have to do that. Okay, now we can go down to the crazed honey bears and fight some regular bears. Oh yeah, we could have fought regular bears. They don't get a second attack. Okay, vampiric wine. That's good for us against crazed honey bears, because that's just a little bit more healing. We don't want to fight these guys at night, I presume. So let's just go over here and fight some other bears. I healed over here as well. Okay, so I do like this bow for farming regular stuff, but I have to imagine that we would need the Blackbriar bonus to be able to use it efficiently against the actual boss. But yeah, let's see what this beehive is all about. Let's fight some crazed honey bears here. Honey bear bow. Ouch, ouch. And then you will deal 6 damage again. We will trigger all of the wounded stuff, and we will heal some more. And you will deal a lot of damage here. Okay, only 3. Okay, that's a little bit better. A little bit less sus. And let's see. Sweet honey. Honeycomb. It's a unique food item. Oh, okay. We need a cauldron. I haven't seen a cauldron this run, have I? In cauldrons, you can combine food items to make really good food items. And I'm just assuming that the beehive is the best food you can combine in the game. Yeah. I'm basically a little kid now. Where we don't have any scrying orbs we can find either. We just have to gamble on us being able to... Okay, there's a scrying orb down there. We can't get to it though. Let's go over here and try to get the scrying orb. Then we will try to find a cauldron, and if we can find a cauldron, we will combine the foods, hopefully in time to fight Leshen, and even better if you could find it in time to free up the spaces, so we could let's see, yeah, so we could maybe find another item as well. No, we're not interested in these yet. We need to find a cauldron first. Cauldron. Oh, I have seen the crazed honey bears before, but I haven't been able to defeat them. And look at, yes, cauldron. Where are you? You're all the way. Okay, you are very close. That is very good for us. Zoom over here and combine 2 food items. And what are we seeing here? We are finding the honey mead. Wounded, restored 30 health. Okay, that is very good, but not too useful for us because we can max heal 11 HP. Awesome to see this honeycomb thing in action though, so I have no regrets. But yeah, we need to prop up our stuff as much as we can here. Okay, merchant, what do you have for us? You have brittle bark. Yes, brittle bark. Whenever you take damage, take 1 additional. I guess this gives us a lot of more health, meaning that this thing becomes a lot more meaningful. I'm gonna buy that, and if we can find 3 more gold, maybe we have this this thing on lockdown. A thing to be very aware of is that we are currently above the wounded threshold, so this won't trigger until we can be exposed back up to a little bit more health. So this is actually very sus. Okay, one monster here. Yeah, we probably can't. We probably can't live the dream here. If we had had 1 more day, maybe. Okay, if there are 2 monsters up here, maybe. There aren't 2 monsters up here. We will just have to try to make it happen. No, that's a chest. Yeah, so it was fun as long as it lasted, but yeah, we are just straight up gone against Leshen here. I guess this thing is just thoroughly bad for us since we're below the wound threshold, so we should get rid of this item. And we should replace it with something that gives us the most survivability if we want to be faster. But we are already faster, so we don't need to worry about this. Let's re-roll these. I can't imagine that there are particularly many items we can pick up here that is going to be good enough for us, but maybe. Okay. Let's take that thing instead of that thing, and I guess we go down here and heal up as much as we can. Maybe we could have healed, since we didn't intend to fight monsters anymore, we could have healed instead of changed item. Don't worry about it. We can get the we can look for the brittle bark bonus later. For now, let's just cash in this presumable loss against Leshen here. I just can't imagine we have enough sustainability to live through this long term. Okay, really excited to see the effect of the honeycomb there, and yeah, hopefully we will defeat Leshen back in the next edition of this series. And hopefully we'll also get the Black Briar stuff or any of the other collections we haven't seen yet. I played this game way too much to have this this little stuff unlocked. I mean, we have done a lot of the achievements, so we have unlocked a lot more items now, but I have purposefully not spoiled myself because I want to share the experience with you guys when I unlock some more stuff. And once we are getting a lot more progress on the woodlands, we'll even look at the swamplands and maybe also at the Kingmaker later. But I do think we have seen all of the bosses at least available in the woodlands. So yeah, that's something. With that, I'd like to say thank you guys for watching. It's been Harbinger. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, remember to prepare.